Are you literally bored with the regular chicken preparation that we often make in our homes? So if yes, then I do have a very simple, tangy, delicious and different recipe for you. Let's make this delicious chicken chatkara recipe with very few ingredients and with a very different taste. And as you can see in my video how simple this recipe looks, and I have combined this recipe with a very nice flaky whole wheat lachha paratha or Indian flatbread. You can see here it's completely made out of whole wheat flour, and here I have this chatkara chicken, as I said earlier, multi-purpose chicken recipe, and how tempting it's looking. Don't forget to drizzle a dash of lemon. That's it, and you can enjoy this recipe. Delicious, nutritious and very quick recipe of chicken. So let's see how we can make it. Hey guys, I'm Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel Su's Food Corner English, and I hope you all are doing great in your lives. If you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. You can also follow Su's Food Corner English on Instagram and Facebook. So let's begin with this delicious recipe. Here I have taken boneless thigh pieces around 1 kg. I have cut into small pieces. I have used some crushed ginger and garlic. Do not forget to add some green chili if you want some hotness in this recipe. I'll squeeze half a lemon and some salt, and I'll mix. This will allow the chicken to get tender, absorb the flavors of these condiments, garlic, ginger, everything goes well. Give it a mix and rest it for just 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we'll prepare a spice mix. This spice mix is often called karai masala. Whole cumin seeds I have taken, some coriander seeds I have taken. These are the Kashmiri Red Chillis. They just look hot, but literally they are non-spicy. 3 to 4 you can easily take. Some peppercorns I have taken here, and to this I will be adding some green cardamom pods with some cloves. Fennel seeds I will add. Basically you can prepare this masala or spice mix and store it, and in this dishes you can use 2 to 3 tablespoons. It can be stored up to 3 to 4 months. So here I have added some bay leaves, and I will first initially roast them for just 30 to 40 seconds till I can touch them. If we over roast this, these spices will change the flavor and texture. Once it cools down, I will just grind it coarsely. Our karhai masala is ready, so let's make the marination. Here I have taken curd around 200 grams for 1 kg of chicken, and the prepared masala powder I have taken here 2 heaped tablespoons. Some black pepper and cumin roasted I have taken around 1 tablespoon. Red chilli powder according to taste. Do not forget the red chilli flakes. Some salt, little bit more salt, around half a tablespoon of salt, just more. Give it everything a nice mix, and this marination of curd goes on the chicken. Basically I will be using 60% of this curd mixture marination on this chicken. So 60% goes here, and 40% I will be adding at around the time when the chicken is almost 90% done. That's it. 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil goes in, and nicely I'll give it a mix so that this chicken absorbs all the flavors of this marination and will become more tender and juicier. So I'll just keep this chicken for more 5 to 10 minutes. Initially I had kept for 10 minutes and now more 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. Once it's done, so let's start preparing. In a nice fry pan, I'll be adding around 1/3 cup of cooking oil, and in high flame I'll heat the oil and then add this chicken with this marination, and in high flame I'll nicely stir it for around 3 to 4 minutes till the outer layer of this chicken seals and the moisture retains, and then in medium flame I'll cover it for around 3 to 4 minutes. In between I have stirred 1 to 3 times. Gradually the curd will release its moisture, chicken will release moisture, everything will start to cook. It will take around 10 to 12 minutes. This whole cooking process takes around 30 minutes. So overall this is the cooking time including the marination time, 10 to 15 minutes of marination, and you can see I had stirred in between and the oil has started to ooze out because the chicken will eventually cook, and now it's time to reduce the flame to medium. So initially I had sauteed for around 2 to 3 minutes at high flame, then in medium flame for around 7 to 8 minutes, and in low flame for around 4 to 5 minutes till the oil nicely separates. You can see here chicken is 90% done here and it has completely dried out. Now it's time to add the remaining curd marination for the semi thick gravy. I had added it, had actually forgotten to shoot the clip. So I had added the remaining curd, then I had mixed it and I have left it for around 2 to 3 minutes. Now the consistency is perfect, you can see here. And lastly, to finish this dish, I will be adding some green chilies. These are the non-spicy ones. You can add the spicy ones too. Some ginger juliennes and some red chili flakes, and do not forget to add some green coriander leaves. That's it. You can see how tempting it's looking. This recipe is chicken is just wow, very different from the regular flavors. And to pair with it, I have made some whole wheat lachha paratha, one of my best recipes and best combination for this chicken chatkara recipe. You can see I have served this steaming hot wrapped semi thick consistency chicken chatkara with some spicy green chilies and some non-spicy ones. And to finally garnish it, I have added some ginger juliennes, red chili flakes, and this lemon. This adds as a finisher. I'll just tell you how. And my plate full of goodness is ready. You can see how beautiful it's looking. Goes best with some delicious paratha, lachha paratha in this way, and also best with some rice, or can be used as a sandwich stuffing. And my bite is ready. It's so tempting. And this lemon, do not forget to squeeze little bit of lemon for the extra tangy flavor. Enjoy this recipe. I hope you have liked the recipe. If you have loved the recipe, do give a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and do not forget to try this recipe. You can also follow Sue's Food Corner in Instagram and Facebook. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life and happy fooding.